Kidd Kraddick in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, it's Kellie Rasberry with your Showbiz Top 5 for Thursday, September the 24th. Ellen Pompeo from Grey's Anatomy and her husband, Chris Ivery, have just had a healthy baby girl, and they have named her Stella Luna Pompeo Ivery. And Jude Law has also had another baby girl. It's his fourth child, this one by a brief fling he had when he was filming some movie in Louisiana, I believe. And he's not involved with the baby mama anymore, but his rep says he will be a part of his child's life, a fully supportive part of his child's life, which means he's going to be writing a lot of checks. Adnan Ghalib is finally a free man. The divorce is done. His wife filed for separation in January of last year, citing irreconcilable differences. Of course, those irreconcilable differences involved him dating Britney Spears. Now, just because he's a free man does not mean that he and Britney can finally be together. Her precious Bubba has a restraining order against him that Jamie successfully obtained, and it stays in effect for 3 years. Miley Cyrus performed a sold-out show at the LA Staples Center in LA, obviously, last night, and then she wanted to party with 100 of her closest and dearest. So she rented out the entire restaurant called Katsuya and partied the night away, but mostly people say she was dancing up on this guy, Liam Hemsworth. You may not know him now, but you will. He's the co-star in that movie Last Song, and they've been dating for about 5 months. John Travolta was in the Bahamas to testify against 2 people who tried to extort $25 million from him. Now, John did testify finally that his son had autism. The Church of Scientology doesn't really believe in those things, so when he got on the witness stand, I guess he had to just speak the truth. So he said that his son did have autism and suffered seizures every 5 to 10 days. They would last about a minute. And unfortunately, he had the fatal seizure in January when the family was vacationing in the Bahamas. Now, at the time it happened, John wanted to fly his son back to the United States to get medical treatment there, so he signed a piece of paper, showing where he refused the ambulance to take his son to the hospital. But then he changed his mind, and it's just a long, drawn-out drama. Well, the 2 people that are accused of trying to blackmail him were the paramedic and also a former senator who tried to say, if you don't give us $25 million, we're going to release this paper saying you wouldn't, let your son have the ambulance. So anyway, really ugly and tragic thing, but hopefully justice will be served there. Now, one person not buying Mackenzie Phillips' story about having an ongoing consensual relationship with her father is her stepmother, Michelle Phillips. Now, of course, John Phillips has passed away, but Michelle says 12 years ago, Mackenzie told all the family, yeah, I had this relationship with Dad. Oh, but I'm just joking about that. I didn't really mean it. So here she is now out with a new book talking about the same thing again. Mackenzie's saying that she waited until now because she didn't want to wreck her father's legacy. But Michelle Phillips says, how is this not wrecking his legacy? She says that Michelle says that Mackenzie has a lot of mental illness, that she's had a needle in her arm for 35 years, arrested for heroin and cocaine just recently, and did a stint on Celebrity Rehab. Now she's got a book coming out. She thinks the whole thing is orchestrated and timed so she can sell more books. And she thinks it's absolutely unconscionable that Oprah put her on the show to talk about this stuff, which she deems to be complete lies by a mentally ill person. And that's your Showbiz Top 5.